Hello, everyone. I wanted to share with you something about a role model of mine. Now, I am 61, going on 62 this summer. And when I was a junior in high school, I had Irene Culmo as my computer science teacher. Back then, this was actually pretty forward thinking. Nobody was thinking about programming at the time. This is 1970, 79, 80. And I was in one of those science fair projects, and this teacher, Irene Culmo, came up and she evaluated my project. And I had done a project on statistics, the statistics of dealing cards, the percentage probabilities of getting a flush, straight, things like that. And she was kind of impressed. And she was the computer science teacher at our school. And she says, you did this manually. If you learned how to program, you could do this thousands and thousands of times and come up with some real results. And I go, okay, that sounds pretty good. I'm, a 16, 17-year-old, and I signed up for her class next year. Let me tell you what a difference working with that lady was for my life, for my career, for everything. I took to computers like no one else. I mean, she was teaching us, straightforward basic language programming. And this just made such perfect sense to me. It was like enthralling. And I assumed everybody was like that until one day, we had an exam and one of the other students says, "George, do you understand this stuff?" And I go, yeah. And for me, it was like super easy. And this guy was talking to me and says, he was struggling. He did not understand. And it was the first time I really understood that I had something, an affinity for computers that not just everybody had. And I took another class with her, and my senior year, I took another class with her. And I decided, because of her and because of how well she nurtured me, I decided to jump into computer science, and I went to Florida International University, got my undergrad there, and then went to Purdue and got a master's in computer science, started my career at IBM. And throughout the years, I kept in close touch with her. I would come back and present to her students. She was so proud of me. And just a great lady. We got to know her. My wife and I got to know her husband, Jimmy. My wife and Jimmy used to work out together. And unfortunately, years later, I attended her funeral. She passed away relatively young at 72. But she's a lady that made just a huge mark in my life. Such a difference. Started me off in a career that I really never expected. And, I really have to, thank God for her presence in my life. If you have role models in your life, share them with me. I'd really be interested, because role models are such an important thing. And I make a point of working to be a role model in other people's lives. Take care.